So Valentino Gabbani is obviously a very iconic fashion designer. If you love fashion the way that I love fashion, then you know that Valentino Gabbani is the king of Italian fashion, if you will. I know someone's going to say, no, he's not, but yes, he is. Or as they say in Italy, re dell'alta moda, meaning that he is a king of couture or high fashion, if you will. So he's no longer with the House of Valentino, and I don't think he has anything to do with this collection of fragrances. It's all under the creative direction of L'Oreal, which is the company who is licensing Valentino's name for cosmetics and fragrance. So the Anatomy of Dreams is supposed to take obviously a spin on what we know about Valentino. It's essentially a dream collection of fragrances. Now, there are a couple things out there that I want to preface before I start this video because I actually had to kind of go through it myself. I ended up buying mine through a reseller. Now, it's a little scary because there seems to be a high influx of these fragrances out there on the market. I can't say for certain that some of those are fake, but I also can't say for certain that they are not. And that is a scary part. I have not seen this with any other perfume line at launch. Now, you do see fakes on the market, obviously. There are fake Les Exclusives, there are fake Armani Privés, there are fake Dior's out there, but this is such a new collection of fragrances. That means that they had to really step on the gas pedal, or someone had some inside information to launch fake one very soon after the original ones launched, which is kind of scary. So they have launched two new ones. The one we're talking about today is Sogno and Rosso, which means a dream in red. And I want to start off with packaging. I did a video a while ago, I think it was, that I was kind of referencing all of the new fragrance launches that were coming out. I did say that this was on my wish list. The issue with this itself. Now, online, the packaging looks very cheap. I'm going to be honest with you. I have seen this packaging, not this packaging precisely or exactly, but I've seen something similar to this at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, and that is what gets me. The lid itself is supposed to be referencing the rock stud, which is very synonymous with the House of Valentino. They had a pair of heels that became very big called the rock studs. They weren't made very well, at least from what I've heard, but nonetheless, the stud is now synonymous with the House of Valentino, which is a little bit unusual because I remember when Valentino Gabbani was still designing for his house, it was all about flowers, and then we went to studs, like rock studs. Anywho, so the bottle itself is heavy, it is premium, it is very expensive. The label, just so you do know, is made out of fabric. So if you do end up buying one of these, this is not expensive looking per se, but it is fabric, which is supposed to tie back to the heritage of the couture of Valentino Gabbani. The bottom, you see another stud. Now I want to show you, because I have it here. What the hell is this? I mean, can someone explain to me? We are charging, what is it, $340 US for 100 mils, and we get this crap? I just don't understand. There are quite a bit of sellers out there that have this, and you can't tell which one's fake and which one's real, and that's a little sad, in my opinion. It speaks very well of the counterfeiters, obviously, but it also speaks very poorly of L'Oreal for giving us this box. They did have a different box at launch, and then they put them all in this box afterwards, so if you're wondering about that itself. So just make sure to keep a close eye on your badge codes with this fragrance itself. So before I start with the note breakdown of this fragrance, I wanted to tell you something. The color of this is obviously the color red, and testing this fragrance on paper and on some clothing, it does leave a very pink red-ish type of hue. It's not really big, but there is a hue there. So I just really quickly wanted to let you know. I don't know if they're going to address that at some point, but there is a little residue with this fragrance itself. So if you're thinking of buying this fragrance and wearing it with a white, a creamy outfit, be very careful. So the notes are as follows. Top notes are black pepper, petitgrain, and juniper berry. Base notes are going to be frankincense, milk, as well as orange blossom absolute. And then at the base, we're going to get ambergris, bourbon vanilla, and sandalwood. So this fragrance is When I first saw it online, I thought what it was going to be. I thought we were getting a L'Oreal special. Not necessarily L'Oreal special because it's not, but I thought we were going to get something very similar to Rouge Malachite by Armani Privé, or something like Rouge Velours by Yves Saint Laurent, because those are also manufactured by L'Oreal. It is not that at all. It is more in line with, I think it's called Not a Perfume by Juliette Has a Gun. Correction, it is not a Perfume by Juliette Has a Gun. It is called Juliette by Juliette Has a Gun. Very confusing, I know. But that is going to be a creamy floral fragrance. It's also very similar to Rolling in Love by Kilian. So if you like those type of fragrances that are going to be slightly white floral, slightly lactonic, slightly creamy as well, this is in that ballpark and in that feel. Now, where this one differs a little bit, when the fragrance opens up, you get that black pepper, and the black pepper in this fragrance is very distinctive, very different. There is no spice. It's more like if you were to be walking into the kitchen and someone's about to cook, or you just kind of smell the black pepper from a distance. It's dried, it's flaky. That's kind of what you're getting here. It's a little dusty as well. And while the juniper berry in this fragrance is also going to add that fruity berry note, it also adds a green stem note. And what I mean by that is, if you've ever cut like a berry stem, it has a very particular scent, and that is going to be blackberry, grapes. It's green, very wet, and that is what you get in this fragrance together with that berry note. Then you get that milk in it, that sandalwood, and it really adds that element of surprise. Overall, this scent, in my opinion, is going to be quiet, but it also has personality to stand out. And what I mean by that, it doesn't have to shout from the top of the roof to let you know that it is there. It is just there. It is an impressive fragrance, I will say that. It is a likable fragrance as well. Is it revolutionary? No, it's not revolutionary, but I do think that they have carved out a fragrance that is not only unique, but it has that je ne sais quoi, that it factor to really be a standout fragrance on its own. So while it is reminiscent of other fragrances, it doesn't necessarily copy anything. It's not trying to be anything. It is its own, and it does have a uniqueness to it. It's not reinventing the wheel though. So if you're looking for something that's going to reinvent the wheel, this is probably not the one for you. Longevity and performance were pretty good. That's to be expected. This is a parfum, just so you are aware. It's not an eau de parfum. According to Valentino's website and according obviously to the packaging, these are parfums. So you're supposed to get the top-notch longevity with this fragrance itself. I'm actually very happy with my purchase. I am thinking about buying another one. I want the purple one. I think it's called Punk Romantic. The pink one's also kind of cool. The green one, the white one. I should just, if I had the money, I'd probably get the whole collection just to try it all out, because I think it's something fun, especially for Valentino. This collection itself, it's, like I said, not reinventing the wheel, but we're getting something different, something that is a little bit more closer, a little bit more intimate to the house of Valentino. If you love creamy lactonic scents, you love a little bit of that spice in there, but it's not going to be loud or obnoxious, then this is definitely one to check out. I don't see that there's an almond accord in this fragrance, but it does have an almond type of quality to it. I wouldn't say that it's like the Dries Van Noten fragrance, that it's going to be very beautifully almond all over. I think this fragrance itself is just a little bit more creamy, a little bit more subtle, making it a very nice experience. So overall, this is a great scent in my opinion. I would purchase other ones from this collection. Again, just be careful out there whenever you are buying from resellers, because yes, there are a lot of fakes out there from what I have seen. And because, again, this is such a new fragrance collection, it's a little difficult to cross-reference with other sources to see what's real and what's fake. So just be aware of that. Don't forget to comment down below what fragrance you would like to see reviewed on this channel next. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.